If you're looking for some original Arabic perfumes that are not straight up dupes for something else, then make sure to keep watching this video because in it I'll be sharing with you 6 of such perfumes that are quite original and offer something unique and interesting. More health information is going to be down below in the description box, so make sure to check it out, and I would really appreciate if you could give this video a huge thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel. After you're done with that, we can get started. So hello and welcome everyone to today's top 6 list of original Arabic perfumes that are not necessarily straight up dupes for something else. Let me know what's your favorite fragrance from this category. Are you into Arabs? I like that they are affordable. I like their beautiful presentation. I've just recently put together a top list of very hyped up Arabic perfumes and shared with you my thoughts on them, what's worth and what's not necessarily worth your attention in my personal opinion. So make sure to check out that video, but today we are focusing on something that smells unique and not just like another dupe. So first things first, in that video that I've just referred to, I mentioned this perfume from Lattafa that is called Ajwad, and I believe it's some kind of flanker of this perfume, pink to pink. Thanks for correcting me underneath that video in the commentary section, because this, you guys, is a very beautiful, very unique, mind-blowing fruity fragrance because it is so juicy. And this cap is just pain in the ass. I don't like this specific bottle, or better to say the cap, but I adore its explosive fruity fragrance that is extremely juicy, a little bit tart. Big note in here is guava. It's not your most mainstream fruity element in the perfume, so that alone makes it very interesting to experience. It's just very refreshing and mouth-watering, paired with pink grapefruit, with lychee. It is juicy, it is fresh, it is crisp, it is uplifting, slightly exotic, maybe even with a touch of bitterness to it, but nothing too crazy. And then it turns into a floral fragrance with an animalic undertone, and I just love such fragrances that are playing on dirty and, you know, sexy, flirty, elegant. So it's not overly animalic. There is note of lather in here with musk, and I find it is just very sexy, being like a fruity floral perfume at first. It has something else hidden in there, so I really appreciate that animalic dry down that is still very sexy on skin. And being a big performer, I find that it's a great fragrance for a special occasion. If you're going out somewhere and you want a fragrance that will turn heads, this will do the job perfectly because it's bold in the performance. The sillage is amazing and it is great for rather summertime. I haven't worn it in the winter time yet, but I can tell you, because it's so fun and fruity and floral, it's great for the time when it's hot because it is long lasting. And yeah, I really enjoyed. I would say that it might give you a similarity with Maracuja Oud, but it's not like a dupe for it. First of all, it's not the maracuja note in here, but guava, and you'll get that bitter darkness in here too, but they are quite different because it's not oud, it's something else that we have going on in Ajwad's Pink to Pink that I highly recommend you check out. It was a really nice discovery for me. I blind bought this fragrance and fell in love with it at first sniff. I believe it made it to the top of that ranking, and I still stand by my opinion. It's amazing. So with that being said, another fragrance from Lattafa, and you might be surprised to hear that Yara is something original and unique. I don't know if it's aiming to be a dupe for something else out there, but I can tell you that I don't have a perfume in my collection that would smell quite like it, because it reminds me of a beautiful gourmand cake. So very wet biscuit with lightest cream and fruits on top. It smells very vanillic, a little bit powdery, but fresh all the way. The only downside with this fragrance, and kind of my complaint, is that it is not long lasting on me, but I oversprayed. And I absolutely love it on the everyday basis. It makes me feel beautiful. This is a youthful type of fragrance. It smells a little bit cosmetic, it smells quite powdery but fresh too. Think about biscuit with a lot of fruits and very light, not heavy cream being powdery. Super gorgeous, and I don't think that there is like a fragrance quite like it out there. I believe there are some Arabic fragrances that are similar to it, but probably they're duping Yara and not the other way around. So with that being said, now let's talk about something a little bit tart and crisp floral, but with an interesting piney undertone, which is 9 p.m. from Afnan. Now this fragrance is such a bold, very, you know, bombastic perfumer. Oh my god, if you're looking for a fragrance that will stay the night with you, then I highly recommend you this one. If you want that high perfumer, you'll get it in this fragrance, in which we have big note of raspberry. It is tart. You'll get like a very soft outside of the raspberry and this juicy inside mixed with violet. So it is quite powdery, but not in the cosmetic way. It is actually quite tart. We have many florals in here, rose being the most prominent one, but there's also iris with peony, with jasmine. They are rather supportive notes, and in the dry down there is amber and cedarwood that I'm not getting much of. Instead, I'm picking on the piney nuances, and it's so interesting because it's a very harmonious blend of something powdery, tart, and fruity in the opening, even berry-like. It's not even a fruity perfume like two previous ones. I get more of that crispness and berry feeling than its floralcy that is not sour, but I would say it's just, oh wow, that's rare. Has something so delicious going on, you guys. Oh, it smells almost syrupy, but in a fresh way, and I would say that it's rather cool. That's for it's more like a wintry or cold weather type fragrance for me personally. It smells extremely elegant, and my mom wears it, and every single time I ask her about the perfume, because it's special, it's super cool, very long lasting. You can make it your signature scent. It smells unique. It's definitely in that berry fruity floral style, so if you like that vibe overall, I think you will really enjoy this. However, if you are more into sweets, oh my god, I have such an awesome fragrance from Orientica right here called Velvet Gold in this very over-the-top presentation, and I get so many compliments for this one, you guys, because okay, so it is rather on that heavy oriental side, caramel in here mixed with violet, with a powder record, with vanilla. It really pushes on the powdery aspect of this perfume, but there's also patchouli and some animalic tones, so extremely sensual, very grown up. Some people compare it to the dry down of Dama Bianca or even Gentle Fluidity, and although you'll get maybe like some nuances of those fragrances, it's not like mimicking those perfumes. It's not a straight up dupe for them. Yeah, it's in the same category of being like a beautiful, sweet, powdery fragrance with gourmand touch, but it smells really mature. I think it's great if you're dressed up and you're wearing makeup and you want just this very voluptuous fragrance. It's awesome for that, and once again, major compliment getter. Now let's get back to some more affordable options, and I've just blind bought Kissa Delicious from Paris Corner because of all the hype, and I liked the notes, I liked the bottle, so I actually thought it will remind me of chocolate greedy because of the notes such as dark chocolate, orange, we also have some vanilla in here. So I can tell you that it's definitely in the gourmand style, in the gourmand family, but I would say it's milkier and less orangey than chocolate greedy. I really like the, you know, this whipped, it's not like whipped cream, it's like whipped cream with chocolate infusion in there. Super delicious, very subtle. The longevity is all right, but it wears like a skin scent, and it is very attractive, like cozy, intimate, seductive in a very, you know, just very soft and innocent way, if that makes sense at all. And I think that the hype around this one is real. It was interesting to hear that Paulina compared it to Nebras from Lattafa, and I would say they are different. I agree that I can understand why she made that comparison, because they are in this gourmand category, but that one is way more vanillic, way more cooler and sweeter and stronger. This has more to offer, more complexity, but also moderate performance, and I will be wearing it just on the everyday basis. It's not a crazy gourmand that is heavy and overwhelming. It's so lovely, so I guess the hype around this one is real. I don't think it's you know, right up duping something else out there, and I haven't tried the original Kissa, so if you know that, please let me know how you feel about it. And of course, the bottle on this one is gorgeous, as well as on the rest of these fragrances, including the last but not least, Musk Maliki from Al Haramain, which was probably the first Arabic brand that I've discovered for myself, and they have a lot of different collections. With this musky one, I think you will get more dupes in there, but this smells unique fragrance on its own that is on the floral side, but it is incredibly fresh in the opening. Oh my goodness. Musk Maliki opens with these dewy petals of maybe lily of the valley, maybe jasmine, some white flowers that super delicate, not, you know, overly opulent, nor it's an indolic perfume. It's that clean type of a musky perfume that smells very modern, and I really like that it is quite uplifting, smells youthful, fresh, almost like springtime in a bottle. So I really love Musk Maliki and find that it is a great option for those who are looking for an oriental fragrance in the Western modern style, if you know what I'm talking about. And although it's called musk, it's not too heavy, not too extreme on this note, so I find that it is something very easy to reach for, especially for the everyday basis. And I like such floral fragrances with green touches, green nuances written all over it when it's warmer outside, spring to summertime. So this is a really lovely one in case you're looking for something in that style. But with that being said, that was all for today's shorter list of quite original Arabic perfumes, because so many of them extremely similar to other fragrances. And if you'd like me to continue exploring such fragrances, let me know. If you actually have a fragrance that smells original from an Arabic brand, I would really like to know about it. Please comment down below. And if there are some other Arabic perfumes hyped up, new launches that you would like to hear my thoughts on, then please let me know your comments, ideas, suggestions, and requests down below in the comment section. I would love to hear from you, and if you enjoyed watching this video, please give it a huge thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and check out the description box down below. You'll find all the helpful information, including some helpful links, discounts on niche perfumes, and some other, you know, more affordable options, and of course, where you can find me on social media. So make sure to stay tuned and smell good. We'll see each other next one really soon. Bye, guys.